Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to 31 Days of Scrapbooking in December, where I'm making a scrapbook layout every day and they are all Christmas themed. This month I'm using a sketch every day to make the process go a lot faster. Plus I'm using a ton of older stash. I did get some new stash this year with my Felicity Jane kit and a few little random bits and pieces that I picked up here and there. But most of what I'm using this month has been older stash. Feels great to get it used up, so I'm really pleased with that. Now here's my sketch. It is by somebody. I can't read that, it's too fuzzy to read. Jessica maybe. Anyway, it is a 2-photo sketch, and I do have 2 photos to work with on this sketch. I'm starting off with several sheets of paper. I have a piece from the Heidi Swapp line that I added, a piece from the Felicity Jane, and then a piece from Cartabella. I also have a piece of the 6x8 Simple Stories paper from Winter Farmhouse Collection. And these are from the Felicity Jane. It came with that strip, that page, half sheet of what looks like paint chips, and this has sparkle at the bottom, this has wishes, and so they're just ombre, light, medium, and darker. There's not a whole lot of ombre to them, but there's a little ombre, so I pulled those in. I've pulled in quite a few random embellishments, pieces that I had previously cut out, previously punched, leftover bits and pieces. There's some pocket page cards here, there's some cut apart pieces here, some vellum, some snowflakes, some washi pieces that I think I might use. There's a washi piece from Freckled Fawn, some random stickers, and this is a frozen Build-A-Bear. And I put my R way out here to the side because I had to Frankenstein it a little bit. Anyway, this one I took the silver alphabet that I had previously been working with here, and I put it down on this wax paper, and then I just took this Folk Art metallic paint and used a little sponge, makeup sponge, and I just dabbed. I took a little bit, put on here, and then just dabbed that across there to give me that look. And you can see I've also done it with this number set here that I used, that I had for my last layout yesterday, and didn't end up using it. I have used it on this one, and I love that you still have a little bit of sparkle with the, I don't know that it's going to, there you go. There you can see a little bit of the sparkle is still coming through with that silver and showing through there. So here's what I'm starting with. Now give me a few minutes. I will show you a close-up of the sketch, and then I'll be back in just a minute with my finished layout, okay? Okay friends, I'm back. I have another layout completed. Day 29 is done. I'll show you what I have left over. As far as papers go, you can see I have a full sheet of paper that I did not use. It is one that I was going to use some of the red and some of the front paper, but it just did not work out that that was cohesive for me. I wanted more of a snowflake pattern. Cooler colors maybe, I don't know. I used a big portion of the green. I pulled out some scraps. There's what I have left of that blue snowflake paper. There, not much. And then I have these 2 bits of scraps left over. So, as far as other embellishments go, I have quite a few of these little tabs that I had previously punched out or cut out with my dies, and these bits and pieces left over. I have a sticker here that I thought I might journal on. Then the letter A, instead of a frozen Build-A-Bear, I just put frozen Build-A-Bear, and then those are all the washi tapes. And I actually did not use, well yeah I did, I used one. Yeah, that's the only one that I used. So anywho, there's a sketch, and this is what I created. I used my snowflake paper here, and I put a small piece of that green scrap behind it, and then this piece is just a really small piece that I cut in half to put a little on each side. The green I left a bigger chunk because I wanted it to go down the side, and then I ended up using that snowflake ephemera piece there with that little Freckled Fawn frame around it, and then the previously Fussy Cut snow globe I put here on a little tape, foam tape. And then here, of course, I put the little pieces that I cut down a little bit more with Wishes and Sparkle. I put my title down here. I put Build-A-Bear. And this piece down here where the scallop is and the white, that's actually about a 3-inch piece of that green paper from the bottom section with the scallop still attached. But I wanted some stark white to mix in with the cream colors. And then up here I used another piece here. It's about 1 inch, and then that is a cutoff from a pattern paper that I cut down a little bit. And then down here, this is what was left of that introduction sheet for the Felicity Jane Christmas kit. This was a branding strip down here, and then of course the washi tape here and here. So I got quite a bit as far as pattern paper and that kind of thing. I put a lot of leftovers here as far as the little bits and pieces. I added some stark white up here as well as what is in this strip of paper. I added snowflakes and some of the little clear sequins from this collection. I added more snowflakes up here. Those little flowers were from ephemera pieces, and then the vellum, of course, is there. And I just popped those up on foam adhesive. I put a couple here, and then down here I put a flower here. I popped up on foam tape that little bird, that cardinal there, and then put a couple more snowflakes in those crystals, and then the tree ephemeras, and then those are a couple of the stickers that I had added in. So overall, I like how this one turned out. I feel really good about this one. It is another one ready to go into the album. So I'll take some close-ups and I will share them, but I want you guys to know, don't forget, I have a secret giveaway. So go back through, look at the videos, find this. I actually had during this series 2 secret giveaways. So if you're interested, the first giveaway is closed, but if you're interested in winning on the second giveaway, make sure that you find that video and you leave a comment there that you're interested and you want to win that prize, and also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I just want to be able to give back to you guys who are taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.